Weinstein.
Here.
Kelleher. Matt. Mr. Windsor.
Here. Please join me for pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for coming out tonight. So many faces. I got to see so many homecoming pictures. I want to congratulate Chrissy and Sarah at the high school for winning the game. The policy committee met on October 15th to review different policies. They are on their agenda. We always follow the leadership guidance of Strauss estimate. I attended senior night for the girls soccer team. It was nice to see everyone being honored for their families. It was nice to see Madeline Nolan have a hat trick this evening, and it was also nicer to see the girls over rival Catholic. Conferences were a success. I got to attend conferences at Whiting and the high school, and there was lots of people. I want to give a shout out to Chris Hobson for jumping into the athletic director position with such leadership vigor. Your newsletter is being so well received by the Manchester community at all levels of the district. Our one elementary teacher actually said to me how awesome it is to read about her former student successes at the high school level. Congratulations to Manchester Middle School boys soccer team on being conference champions. Trump was a great success. Mr. Rose made a great stitch, and it's nice to see so many people having fun.
We had Miss Moore, Miss Montana, myself, and then Leila was Miss Roberts, who happened to be our business administrator. Secretary, she was the first person that we like.
It's also nice to see all the honor society student government kids running around, working their magic, getting all the trucks. So it was a great effort, and it's greatly appreciated. Next week we have a fall break. I hope everybody has an amazing off. Get much needed rest and relaxation. And in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I leave you with words. The only part that matters is the time that gets you from one moment to the next. Maybe on you walk off. That's my report. Rosa?
Good evening, everyone. You'll see on this night's agenda there are two presentations. One is from Mrs. Rolando and the Electrical Department. It includes the most recent test scores for the NJSLA, the access test, and the ALM. She does a fantastic job on the team of not only evaluating the data, but also highlighting some key points. And she also does a wonderful video. I think it's about 35 minutes in length. But it was really, very well done, so thank you very much, Mr. Rolando. Behind that is another wonderful presentation, which I had the pleasure of listening to as it was being recorded in the office right next to me from Mr. George, which is the kids assessment. And so that also will be linked on our website first thing tomorrow morning, as part of the agenda. But Mr. George also did a recording to go through that and to as well. Tonight we're going to see that there are a lot of requirements on our agenda. And so when you add up the amount of service from all of these people that are there, it is really years of working with children and community and making a difference here in Manchester. And so I would just like to thank these wonderful teachers and retirees, because some of them, they actually were anticipating retiring much sooner. We actually have a Mrs. Pat White and Ellen Rosta. They had rescinded a previous resignation about 2 or 3 years ago. And so for them to continue on with us, we are very grateful and extremely blessed. So I'm going to congratulate Dawn Rosta on 35 years of service. White, 28 years of service. Lisa Vecchione, 20 Anna Irish-Koshka, 25 years of service. Diane Holzmeyer, 13 years of service. And also find on there, one of our leadership team, administrators will be retiring. And that is Mr. Dennis Adams, 13 years of service. Thank you, Mr. Adams. Manchester, we celebrate our team members and we thank them for their dedication and their contributions to our students and our school community. And I say it over and over, and that's because I truly believe it. It does take a village to do what we do here in our schools. And so I just would like to say that at the beginning of the month, we recognize School Custodian Day. Our custodians are such an important part of our team. So we are grateful and we thank them for the way our schools look, all that they do inside and outside of our building. So thank you to our school custodians. We also want to recognize October as National Principals Month. I was a principal here in the middle school and also at Ridgeway School. It's juggling a lot of hats. And as a matter of fact, when I laughed, Mr. Giacomo, they're like, you turned your principal hat on the other day because you're going to run a drill here. And I know that it was a lot of multitasking. I know that it requires a lot of heart and a lot of passion. So thank you to our wonderful principals. We appreciate your leadership and all that you do. I also want to say, as superintendent, I'm incredibly proud of the strong relationship that we have with our JVs. And it's so wonderful to have you back here, Sergeant Taylor. We're grateful. Commander Windsor did a great job filling in for you. We are glad that you're back to join us. Our strength and our partnership with JVs is very, very, very important. And it's a shining example of that. We actually had an inspection at high school. Mrs. Sylvester did a wonderful job posting the photos and also Mr. Roberts on our website. As you all know, it was a little bit more challenging this year because there are inspectors that are being furloughed. And because of that, our commander, John Holter, steps up and he ran that inspection today for us. And it was important because our kids have worked really hard to make sure that they could demonstrate with precision, with accuracy, and with pride what they were able to learn. And I think that's such an important course because those are skills that will get kids far in life. You need to have discipline, you need to have formality, you need to have precision, and certainly taking pride in your work, and that's what we were able to see today. So when you go home this evening, or even tomorrow, or even on that long break next week, please look at our website and look at those beautiful photos, because if you couldn't be there today, you can certainly see it and capture it in those moments that are on the beautiful stories. So thank you so much. But thank you for your partnership with us. And at this point, I would like to ask your calendars for our, I think it's our 21st annual ceremony for Veterans Day, which will be Tuesday, November 11th at the high school, and it will begin at 2:45. I'll say it again, November 11th at the high school, 2:45. We'd like to even see administrators from the other buildings if they're able to make it. It's a wonderful ceremony, and it certainly is very well deserving honor. I'm going to pause and I'm going to turn it over at this point. I don't need to see the master sergeant.
There we go. It's good to be back. So from the joint base perspective, I also went to the AMI today. It was great. My daughter Angelina is her last one as a senior. For the base, on the September 20th, we had 2 teachers from MTSD participate in our first annual Teachers Understanding Deployment Operations, where they went from basically cradle to grave of what it's like to deploy as a member of the military. Hopefully this continues every year. It's a great way for teachers to get to see exactly what we go through whenever we head out the door. Reading Buddies program at MTSD Wedding resumed this month. I went through yesterday and read to a couple of classes and played out the program. It was a lot of fun. New playgrounds. And then November 10th is the Joint Services JROTC Leadership Forum at the Joint Base, and I know that Manchester is sending our JROC folks out. So, that's all I got.
This time we'd like to invite Julia Sasa, representing the government to speak. Good evening, everyone. My name is Julia Sasa, and I'm the Superintendent for Vice President of Manchester Township High School. I'm here today to provide you and the board with important information regarding our ongoing and important points that we are working on completely and with regard since the last meeting. And some of our events as student council so far was the freshman class elections that were held on the 1st September, and then we're recording on the October. We had a workplace-like homecoming experience from October 14th to 17th. Tuesday was homecoming, Wednesday stay for the holidays, Thursday stay for the break, Friday homecoming from Middle School. Traveling homecoming parade also held on October 17th. On the end of the day, John Black walked the football team cheerleaders and homecoming work, and captains of every fall sports around the schools to get everyone excited for the game. Students and staff line on multiple players and homecoming work. The homecoming game was held on October 17th and the dance on October 18th, which was hosted by Xavier and was a nice story. The seniors also held a fundraiser at Buffalo Golf and led the homecoming game and the sophomore class raised $3 with related sales and had a AAA fundraiser and November 3rd. We also have an ongoing fundraiser for Penny Wars that we collect every Friday until the winter pep rally. As so far, juniors are in the lead, followed by seniors, sophomores, and freshmen. In our upcoming future, we have our November 12th Cloud Cup game, Christmas at the Time, December 6th, and the Legion Vendor Fair, December 14th. I just want to take the line to represent the continued justice and government at this board's meeting, and I'm truly honored to be here with all of you. To have the opportunity to play with and ongoing so hard. Thank you again, and have a great week.
Now for my favorite part of board meetings, our presentations led by Ms. Pedrosa.
So we're going to begin our presentation with the recognition of heroic efforts by a staff member at Ridgeway School, and I believe I saw Mrs. Delahunty back there. Ms. Delahunty, would you come up? So based on these actions, decided that they wanted their silver award able to utilize it now. They actually worked with 2 Rutgers Master Gardeners who helped support them and pick out certain types of plants that they could include in there. And the space just looks beautiful. And there's every detail. We were there for the ribbon cutting. They actually have murals on the wall. You can see the picture of the boxes that they created. I find it really amazing too because they took old filing cabinets. So behind the students, you'll see on that picture are old filing cabinets that they kind of recycled and painted and made look really beautiful, and they used them as planters. And I just think that that's just such a creative and really an ingenious idea. The other thing is that they're really durable. So they're able to stay throughout the courtyard, and they chose plants that actually they know can be sustained. So the girls recognized the empty space, they were aware of the declining butterfly population, and they partnered with these 2 master gardeners who actually came to talk to them and have worked with them numerous times as well. Their hope is that the Mustang Meadow will serve both as an outdoor classroom and also a very peaceful place for staff and for students to go and enjoy nature. So congratulations and thank you. That space has not been touched since I was a teacher here at your school. To see it transform like that really is very, very heartwarming. And really, it's going to be a place that we can sustain. So it goes well beyond just what they did for the classes that are here. These young ladies actually are much older, so they have to come back and arrange to come and do something for the middle school, but they probably saw it when they were here as middle schoolers and thought, you're shaking your heads, right? I can understand walking by it every day, you're like, what are we going to do with that space? And you came up with a beautiful idea, so thank you so much. Okay, we're going to continue. Reliability, serving every steady standard for both her classmates and the teachers, her positive energy and thoughtful actions become role models who always strive to make the right choices. Bella shines brightly at our school and we're grateful for her kindness. Congratulations and thank you, Bella. We're going to continue with MTSD. He has a welcoming environment for third grade students and has exemplified these traits. He releases other students in the class, he volunteers to work with and support those in need. In one particular instance, Max reached out to a fellow dragon to include them during PE class and help them participate. And that's just a really kind thing to do, so thank you so much, Max. We're going to continue with what is my school. Don't believe that aspects of coming up. So we're going to have these students that are going to recognize are Marley and Caitlin. And I think I saw them in the back. So these two are wildcats, and these students are being recognized for their standing and passion, and in addition to supporting our community. They play an important role in ensuring safety and well-being of their peers during both survival and dismissal. They are committed to helping others and setting a positive example that reflects the values of teamwork. They strengthen our school environment, and Mrs. Cook could not be here this evening, but we want to thank you so much for There are many reasons why Jack is well deserved of it. He writes every day with a smile. He really helps out his teachers and his friends, and he tries his best at completing his work. He always has a positive attitude when he comes to school, and he is willing to try new things. Jack continues to make progress every day, and he's a shining star. And he is a penguin. Are we right? We're going to continue with your middle school. So their work with this organization involves plans for cats and facilities that are available for adoption. And the reason I'm asking this report to come up is because she had this wonderful idea, and I was an English teacher, so she just kind of spoons this idea to me as a director of curriculum, and she said, we really should do something with writing for the kids to be able to get people to adopt these pets. And of course, I go to Mr. Tremblay, our previous superintendent, I'm like, we really should, and he's like, whatever you guys need. Whatever you need. And this is what this project turned into, which is a much larger scale now, but I just think it was such a great creative idea and doing such good. So thank you so much for your work supporting this particular shelter, and thank you for cleaning the litter boxes, sweeping the floors, disinfecting the rooms, feeding the animals, and making sure that each cat gets social interaction. Because we all know, moms and dads, right? Kids want pets, but sometimes they say, I'm going to take care of the pet. And that's your pet. Now they're doing it for other people's pets in another facility. So that is just truly outstanding. So thank you, Mr. President. So our next two MF are representing middle school. I wish I could make sure we show you his certificate. But my son, is so They're 8 grade leaders on our soccer teams. They work just as hard as our classrooms, and they do in the athletic arena, and they serve as an excellent example to our youngest student athletes. And that's really what it's about, being a student first and then being an athlete. And that's why she is being honored this evening. Congratulations. So I was thinking myself because this is a shining example, and we're going to bring Jay up because Jay, you have a community positive. This familiar phrase, Jay is more than just a word. It's a lifestyle that lives out daily. Each morning he reads the Pledge of Allegiance and he follows up with an uplifting message that says, from Jay. Through his words and his actions, Jay has created a culture of positivity and stress that everyone feels. We thank him for all he brings, especially his positive vibes. Jay, we want to wish them positive vibes. Keep it super. But you're all off too, so you won't be able to that Mr. Hoffman is not here because we have a meeting going on, but I believe one of the applicants was unable to be here this evening, but we'll make sure that you get the certificate. So is Angelina here? Angela? Is Angela here? He was a top performer of the County Engineering Finishing third overall and helping me succeed in the impressive 5-1 meet record. So congratulations to Joseph. Congratulations. Angela and education goes above and beyond and out and demonstrates true leadership and genuine character for me. She has a meaningful and lasting impact on our domestic program. Thank you so much. And so we say thank you to the great child and if you get educated going to like anything all for being part of our village. You'll be able to get evening and we'll continue now with the rest of our meeting.
He's like nervous, but he's like, look at this.
So we got a couple things on the agenda tonight that I just want to give a little more information on. There are 3 resolutions on the agenda tonight to fix the sewer reservoir. We had one of our sewer lines break at the elementary school, which has shut down in the front part of the building. The repair is going to cost about $25,000. So there are 3 resolutions on the agenda. The first one is requesting permission from the Department of Education to use capital reserve in the middle of the school year. Typically, you can only use that in June and apply that to the next year's budget. So that's the first resolution. The second resolution is also requesting permission to withdraw the funds, and then the third resolution is actually withdrawing the funds. So those 3 are on the agenda tonight. If they are approved, we will send a letter to the county tomorrow so that we can get that work done next week. There is a student tuition contract on the agenda tonight for approval. We had a Manchester student that was here that moved to Lakehurst. Moved to Lakehurst. The student was in our preschool disabled program, and Lakehurst would like to keep the student in that program. So this tuition contract is for that student. We did our data capture for our application for students to waive. We are in the process now of going through all that data. If you don't know, they changed the way they're capturing data. They're using something called SLED this year, which I just had some growing pains at the state level and at the district level. So we're working through that process now. This report essentially is the primary catalyst for what stage the district receives. So we're due to submit it in December, early December. So at this point now, we're just reviewing the data that we collected. The comprehensive maintenance plan is on the agenda tonight. Essentially what this is a 3-year snapshot of what the district is doing this year and what it did last year and what it plans to do in the upcoming year. This is a requirement that we do once a year. Essentially, first what it does is it establishes the minimum amount of money that we have to spend on building maintenance. Now obviously, we do much more than the minimum to keep our buildings clean and safe. So we obviously are meeting that requirement. And then the second part of this is essentially a summary of the work that we do each year. We have started the 26-27 budget process. Information has been sent out to all the schools and the departments. They are in the process now of starting to put their budgets together. Those will be due in my office December 18th, where we will start, I'll start my reviews and go from there. And that's it. That's my report.
Thank you. At this time, we'd like to invite any residents from the community to come to the microphone to discuss a question and agenda items only. Are there any board member reports?
Congratulations, Mr. Evans.
Thank you.
Is there any old business or correspondence? Okay, please move to section 1 of the agenda. And numbers 1 through 4, can I get a motion?
Any discussion?
Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein? Yes. Mr. Potts? Yes. Mr. Kelleher? Yes. Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy? Yes. Mrs. Winslow? Yes. Mrs. Mess?
Yes. Contracts, waivers, BBF, can I get a motion? Discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Potts?
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher? Yes. Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy? Mrs. Winslow?
Yes.
Ms. Mess?
Yes. Section 2, administrative numbers 1 through 10, can I get a motion? Discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Potts?
I'm gonna abstain for the 8th because I don't know what that entails, so I'm going to go on salary benefits for change. And then 9, I'm also abstain for persons.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes, for everything.
Ms. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy? Ms. Winslow? Ms. Mess?
Yes. Personnel numbers 1 through 61, can I get a motion? Discussion? Congratulations to Mr. Adams and all the other retirees who will be missed. Don't like saying yes, but you're retired. Actually, it's numbers 1 through 63. Any other discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Potts?
All abstain from 31, 54, and 55, and then yes,
31, 54, 55. Ms. Keller?
Yeah.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy? Mrs. Winslow?
Yes.
Mrs. Mess?
Yes. Student personnel, number 1, can I get a motion? Mike said second. Any discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Potts? Ms. Keller? Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy? Mrs. Winslow? Mrs. Mess?
Yes. Special services, numbers 1 and 2, can I get a motion? discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Mr. Potts. Mr. Keller. Mrs. Atkinson.
Yes.
Mr. Merkin. Mrs. Winkler. Mrs. Massey.
Yes. Athletics, numbers 1 and 2. Can I get a motion, please? Discussion? I just want to wish all the athletes and coaches amazing seasons. I can't believe we're already looking at our winter sports. All went super fast, so good luck to everybody. And anybody else? Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Mr. Potts.
Yes.
Mr. Keller.
Yeah.
Mrs. Atkinson.
Yes.
Mr. Merkin. Mrs. Winkler. Ms. Massey.
Yes. Section 3, finance, numbers 1 through 5. Can I get a motion, please? Any discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Mr. Potts.
Yes.
Mr. Keller.
Yeah.
Mrs. Atkinson.
Yes.
Mr. Merkin. Mrs. Winkler. Mrs. Massey.
Yes. At this time, we would like to invite anybody from the public to come to the microphone for public comment. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting. Can I get a second?